Hello everybody, welcome to Mike's Mike. My name is Mike. I just want to start by saying that I really like what you've done with your hair today. I think you look fantastic. So today I'm going to be reordering the alphabet. Now let's just be clear on something. This is not a ranking. So if I put A at the start of the alphabet, I'm not saying that A is better than every other letter. I'm saying that A is more equipped to be at the start of the alphabet, because she is in fact not the best letter in the alphabet. That's the M. M for Mike, Smike. M for... what's a word that starts with M? Mollusk? What? As we know, the current alphabet, she's kind of tired. She's kind of dusty, musty, crusty, and I think it's time for an overhaul. And that's why we're all brought here today. Thank you all for coming. So I really do be thinking that A starts the alphabet really well, because you've got an A+. What's better than an A+? If I say C is the new A, oh my god, I love that TV show, C is the new A. If I was to give you the best grade in something and I gave you a C, you'd be like, ew. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So A starts, then I'm taking out B and I'm putting C next. So we're going A, C, and I'd like to put E. Now look, we're already onto something. We've only done 3 letters, because A, C, E spells out ace. Now if you're playing poker, ace is like the most powerful card that you can have, and we love it when you get an ace in blackjack. Hello, that's half the blackjack. Next I would like to put O, because we've got a CEO. A CEO is the leader of the company. CEO is the leader of the alphabet. Perhaps. We do be making points though. I'm going to do something extremely controversial and potentially world-changing and earth-shattering, and that is put the last letter. Now, I'm going to put L as the last letter. Now, let me explain. L for let me explain. Wow. I really do think that L is fantastic for bookending something, so it finishes something. Like, if it finishes an L, that's like, ooh, we're done. Like, my name finishes with L. Michael. Like, what's after that? We don't know, because it's the next word. I'm trying to think of a non-annoying word that has an L in the middle, and I just can't. Like, the word apple. Apple. The L sound is the last sound. Why is there an E on the end? What are you doing there, Miss Ma'am?
What's up with that?
So yes, L is last. So where does that put us? That gives us 21 more letters to work with. What's 21? 7 times 3. What's the 7th letter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, G. G is next. Next to G, I'm going to put N, and that is purely because I love that stupid sound of GN next to each other, like, nya. Like, what is that? Who decided that? I'm just imagining the person who came up with letters being like, oh, yeah, ladies, let's put G and N together, and then that can just be like a nya sound. Like, doesn't that just sound like absolutely royally fantastic? Why did I just go British? So back on the other side of town where we've got L, I'm going to put I as the second last letter in the alphabet. And this is purely because I'm feeling an extreme chaotic energy. In some fonts, you get the situation where a lowercase L looks like an uppercase I. Isn't that just some absolute clownery? Like, that's so stupid and annoying, but still kind of funny. Like, I've got to the point where a capital I and a lowercase L next to each other makes me laugh.
What if I'm the monster?
Which one's which? We don't know. How can you know? Change the font perhaps. Now back at the start, I'd like to put X next to N. I think X deserves more. X honestly is such a cool sounding letter. You know what I mean? It's just like X. Like, whoa. When you see an X walking down the street and it's like, oh, wait, that sounds like...
what the fuck is going on in this neighborhood?
Child. Anyway, so...
And I think X really carries an energy that is first half of the alphabet. So if you got an X-ray, that's like, cool, getting an X-ray. But if you get a B-ray, it's like, y'all smell that? So I've just gone and done something reckless, and that is put U at the end with I. That is purely because I like the Lady Gaga song You and I. And you might be thinking, why not put U and I, the 3 letters? Well, let me explain. If I put U and I with an N, that's like uni, which means single. So then looking at you and I, which is a couple, and thinking single, I'm like, wow, I'm still single. But then if I look at just a U and an I, it's like, that's fun, that's user interface. So before U, we've got B. Putting B at the start of the alphabet, who came up with that? I want to speak to the person who invented the letter B and ask them why. Why? Oh my god, let's put Y next, YB. Okay, that makes so much sense. So when you read through the alphabet, it's like YB, which is such an excellent question that you need to ask yourself every single time you read the alphabet, because why B? Like, what good has come out of the letter B besides the B movie? I'm losing it. If you're reading through the alphabet and you're about to ask why B, I think you need to be in a good mindset before that, which is why I've put MK, because MK is like, okay, like, okay. It's so nonchalant, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, or is it, okay? You know, there's just so much versatility before we ask why B. I think that's a good spot for the best letter, which is the letter M, as we know, because you have the letter M and you have all these crusty, dusty letters, and it's like, okay, cool. That's the last iconic one on the list. Back at the front of the carriage, I'd like to put H next to X. No reasoning really for that. The letter H looks like a ladder to me. That's also irrelevant. After H, I'm going to put R because that is XHR. Get a personality. Driving a car fast is not a personality. Anyway, so next to H, I put R, which spells out XHR. And as my fellow developers would know, in Chrome, you inspect and go to the network tab, you can filter by XHR. So hello, XHR. After R, we're gonna have Q. The fact that Q comes before R, that's another design decision for the alphabet that I really question. QR, PQR, disgusting, but XHRQ, the taste. So after Q, I'm going to put something that describes you, other than the letter U, and that is, what is that? Correct, T, QT, because you're a cutie. In the grand scheme of things in life, what comes after T? Z, because you have a tea at night and then you sleep. I slept for 10 hours last night. It was kind of iconic. Now viewer, let me ask you, people of the court, consider please. PJs, pajamas. We've just had tea, we've just gone to sleep, pajamas. I've done 21, but there's more than 2 letters left. How many letters in the alphabet? So after J, I think it makes sense to go WD, which leaves 2 letters, V and S. So we're going VSM or SVM?
The time has come. We to lip sync for your life.
I can't decide. Let's just do paper, scissors, rock. Okay, V wins, VSM. I know there is one letter remaining in the traditional alphabet, and that is the letter F. However, the letter F does not make it into my new alphabet. It's kind of done. It's kind of tired. I don't think it adds anything that the other letters can't achieve on their own. If anyone tries to tell you from now on that the letter F exists, it does not. It is a relic of a past time, and it's all about change and moving on. It's part of the journey, not part of the destination. Just a quick reason why my shorter alphabet is better than the dusty previous one. 25 is so much nicer than 26. It's a square number. Who decided that 26 letters? You can only 2 times 13. Who wants that? Wow, we've just made history, and I've been doing it while wearing a Devil Wears Prada shirt. It just all makes so much sense. The new alphabet is ACEOGNXHRQTZPJWDVS MKYBUIL. The flavor. ACEOGNXHRQTZPJWDVS MKYBUIL. MKYB, that's so flavorful. Okay, YB. Literally. So what do you think of my new alphabet? Is it just not the most iconic thing you've ever seen? That brings me to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, feel free to leave a like. If you've got something to say, leave me a comment. If you're not subscribed already, feel free to hit that subscribe button. That would be kind of iconic, just like my new alphabet. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you use my new alphabet and throw the other one in the trash. You don't need it anymore. And if anyone ever tells you that the letter F exists, it does not. Peace out. Bye. It's Christmas, let's go home. Welcome to the end screen. Here you will find another video for you to watch and a link to easily subscribe to my channel. So make sure you subscribe to my channel.